Hello, everybody. Welcome to my podcast channel. I am Marlisha from Marlisha's Meanderings. I do have a guest today.
Hi, my name is Talia. My channel is Talia Nerds Out.
And we are doing a book haul because apparently I have a lot of books that need to be to be shown.
And as do I.
So,
and actually you have room to move a little bit over to the side if you wanted to. Do you have space to?
which way?
That away.
This way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She doesn't like me.
No,
so
I think I'm going to reposition you just this
so
one scooch.
Okay. So
yeah, I think it works.
This is an eclectic book haul because we went through the
It's
books.
highly fiction.
And a fair amount of...
Or fiction related.
Yeah, maybe. I've got several memoirs. So you're going to notice kind of themes within themes in this book haul. I'm going to start off with one that I only have a single book in that section.
Yes.
So
because this was my fault.
Talia gave it to me because she had a double.
Yes, I didn't realize. The funny thing is when I picked it up, I was like, oh, this sounds familiar. But I looked at my other books in that theme, and because I hadn't done a book haul, it wasn't where it's supposed to be.
And this...
It's okay, someone's commenting on Penn O'Neill's.
This book is one I wanted because we're taking a free course through one of the Catholic websites.
Yeah, I meant to post a video about that. Yeah, I have one recorded.
And it's on the Liturgy of the Hours, right?
Yes, it is.
And this book was mentioned. I thought, oh, I need to get this book. But, you know, I'm taking it kind of like what's equivalent of an audit. And so I was like...
And these are a little bit more on the expensive end.
So, anyway, she got two of them.
Because I had forgotten that I picked this up a long time ago, which makes sense. As heavy in research as I've been doing in trying to find all the books out there about the Liturgy of the Hours, it makes sense I already had this. I just hadn't done a haul on it yet. So you'd wanted to read one of them anyway, so now you have one.
This is, thank you very much. This is Daily Prayer in the Early Church, a study of the origin and early development of the divine office by Paul F. Bradshaw.
And the reason you have that one instead of this one, which is the newer one, is because I started highlighting this one already.
Oh, I don't care.
So, although I think they're both used.
They look the same to me.
I mean, I picked this up later than this one because I forgot I had this one.
I don't care. It's a free book.
Yeah.
It's in good shape. The print is a little small. I'm definitely going to have to use my glasses.
I'm sure they were both used because as expensive as these
Yeah.
particular ones end up being, you have to pick them up used.
Yeah. And it comes from Wife
And
Stock.
WIP. W-I-P-F.
A whip. Whip. I don't know what that means. And Stock Publishers. Maybe it's a British publisher? I've never heard of them. But it looks like a really good book. So that's the first one. And you have that.
Yes, I have that as well.
Okay, so now...
So I don't end up picking up a triple because it'll be where the other ones are supposed to be.
Do you want to do fantasy or mystery next?
Let's see. So I also have Austin, which I guess is... I'm not sure where to put her. Because I have Austin Fantasy, which is Tolkien, but it's also got... mythology. I mean, if you do, Milne would kind of fit in with the Tolkien Austin, I think.
I have Milne by himself.
I have one Milne.
I have all Milne.
Well, that's like my Austin.
You know, I've got all the Milne, and then I've got the one thing about the 8.
Oh, I forgot to bring ink, but I'll show that at a different time because I'm too lazy to go get it.
Yeah, and what I'll show mine.
When you show Milne, I'll show Austin and my one Milne. I know I have my one Milne.
How many Austin do you have?
This is Austin.
Oh, okay.
I'm making sure that... Oh, and here's Christopher Milne. I just want to make sure I show the Milnes together since... Okay.
Okay. So I guess what I'll do now that we've discussed all that is...
You said you had Tolkien as well?
I do. I'm doing that in my... I guess we're going up for fantasy.
Yeah. Okay, that works.
Okay.
Oh, while she's bringing up that... Looky. Look, came in today.
I didn't bring my stamps that I got.
Well, this one just happened to come in. That's why it's right here. And it's book related. They're reading.
So cute. I have my mug. Well, I don't have the one that's reading.
But still.
This is a Gruffy. But the other one I have has him reading a book, but he's not really reading. He's
falling asleep.
Falling asleep on it.
Mine's a book reference. My tea, all for one and one for all.
I have English breakfast, and what is more conducive to reading than English breakfast tea?
Exactly.
Okay, so my first fantasy book is by Rick Riordan, and it's Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief. I saw this first in the movie theater, and I really liked the movie. See how the
I read that book a long time ago.
See how the book holds up?
From what I understand, some things were changed, but I
they
never
were.
watched the movie, so.
The print is really good. I mean, I think this is for like middle grades.
Yeah, I mean,
whatever.
But
the story is good, and I'm not worried about what, as long as it's not like really young. I'm not. Well, heck, I read Sam the Cat.
I read this around the same time period that I read Hunger Games first.
And this looks really good. I mean, I like the movie. I watched this one, and I watched the second one, I believe. I forget what that was called. But so that's my next one.
I never read the second one, so I'm not sure.
Do you want me to continue? Or
I can go ahead and now my fantasy ones right here are kind of like fantasy adjacent. Well, this one doesn't belong here. This one goes in my mystery area. Stay over there. You don't belong. Okay, so I have here. These are kind of like, it's kind of fantasy adjacent. This is Tolkien, Man and Myth: A Literary Life.
I have that, I think. Or do I?
You might not.
I might have gotten rid of it. Because
this is Joseph Pierce. Now, this is my second time giving Pierce a chance because I had a quibble with him in the last book that I read that he wrote. It was The Hobbit, the Wardrobe, and the Great War, I believe it was called. And he made several errors where he actually misattributed things to different characters. Now, to be fair, they're about C.S. Lewis characters, but I thought it was really sloppy because if you're going to release a book, especially when you have the kind of reputation he does, these are mistakes that should not make it past. It's sloppy. I mean, I expected better of him.
Well, the editor should have caught it too.
The editor should have caught it too, absolutely. But when you have that kind of reputation, you can't let that make it.
You don't know how many books he might have been writing.
No, of course. But when you have that kind of reputation, you really can't be misattributing things to different characters when you're trying to make a point. And I'm not even like a huge like Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe C.S. Lewis fan, but if I'm able to pick up that you misattributed something, that was pretty egregious. So, but I'm giving him another chance with this because he is known to be a Tolkien scholar.
And I have his you gave it to me a few years back for Christmas or Mother's Day or whatever, sometime, a course of his on Tolkien. So what is it? The Great Courses?
No, it's not Great Courses. There's another place he does Catholic ones. It's not Great Courses.
Oh, you did it from the Catholic place.
I didn't. Wait. I'm trying to remember. I wasn't the one who got it for you.
Oh, then I got it myself.
Yeah. Because I would have gotten something
unless Daddy got it.
He might have gotten it for you. Then this one I heard about from Literary Libro. As soon as she mentioned it,
Looks good.
I had to. Her name's like Kaylee?
I don't know.
I feel like it's Kaylee. I forgot your name wrong. I'm sorry. I'm terrible at names. When she mentioned this, I knew I had to have it. On the Shoulder of Hobbits, The Road to Virtue with Tolkien and Lewis.
I'd love to read that too.
And it sounded excellent. Courage, valor, trust, and friendship seem to be things of the past, of a different age and era. But is that because we have simply forgotten how to see them and learn them? There was a time when virtue and vice were learned not through mere lessons and propositions, but through stories. And this just sounded so cool.
I love the cover.
Oh, the cover's amazing.
That's Sam.
It could be, yeah, because it's a little too light to be Frodo. Frodo is always mentioned to be... Wait, actually, I'm trying to remember if Book Frodo's mentioned to be... I think Book Frodo's actually mentioned to be fair, because they mention... I had to check and see.
Yeah, I never picture Frodo.
I had to check and see because in the movie they got details wrong.
No.
But I think you should probably show. Because actually that makes sense because you're now going into Tolkien. But this one, I showed two.
Okay, this is my... Talia got me this for something or other.
That was I can't remember because I picked them up at the same time.
She got me the Lord of the Rings.
I think that was for Christmas and this might have been for
my birthday last year.
This year.
This year?
So, birthday this year, Christmas last year.
Yeah. So I haven't even taken out... Let's see. I think I opened up the package on the other one on the podcast too.
I can't remember. It's too long ago.
Oh, I can't get my...
Do you require assistance? I have 2 braces that can tear anything apart.
Don't tear my pages.
Okay. I probably won't use the braces. Just because I don't want to tear your pages.
It's a really pretty book.
It is. You have to find the seam.
It's the same style.
Hold on. I can feel it giving. Here, it's giving. It's giving here.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. They wrapped it. All right. Ooh, this is nice.
Oh, it's a beautiful book. And it has his artwork in it, most likely, if I remember correctly. That's what was nice about these collections, is that I know the Silmarillion had his artwork. I'm pretty sure The Hobbit does. Yeah, it's his artwork.
I can't wait. Oh,
yeah, all of them come with maps. And it looks like it comes with the ring.
Elvish or Mordor. I'm not sure what that is.
And this would be Tolkien's map too.
So you can see this. Well, I don't know if that's upside down or right side up.
Hold on. That's upside down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's upside down.
That's what I thought too. So you have that, and then here's the map. I love the map. Oops, my book.
It's a bunny.
Book down. Isn't that cool? I love that. The kind of extra.
You might have an extra map in there too.
Oh.
Yeah, you usually get two.
Okay.
One, two, and they're usually slightly different.
Oh, it's quite a bit different.
So like this one here,
Okay.
this is more in the Wilderland, so it's a little bit closer. Because there's the Misty Mountains.
That's Mirkwood.
Yeah.
This is.
Because it looks like this one's a bit more far off.
This is
I
the
bet,
Shire.
yeah, I bet you can see
Yeah.
the Shire here.
Yeah.
So
The desolation. Oh, desolation of smog. This one.
so this is a little, okay, so
This is Lonely Mountain.
so look, here's Mirkwood down here. So it's almost like that. So like a certain part of the story you'll be able to go off of here. Because Hobbiton is this way, he's saying.
Yeah.
So, and there's the
Western
Western
Lands.
Lands. Here's the Gray Mountains up here. So that would have been where we traveled through, I guess. Because here's the Misty Mountains. There's Hobbiton. Yeah. So what'll be cool is you can follow along as you're going. Because I have trouble.
Okay.
I'm spatially confused.
Dane. East lies the Iron Hills. Where is Dane? Remember Dane the
Yeah.
boatman? Okay. Cool. Very cool. And you got some more writing here. I like the maps. They make me happy.
Here's your other map. And I think all of the books have two maps.
And this is a beautiful, beautiful book.
Oh, it's a gorgeous book. And it has a ribbon and everything.
Oh, look at this. I don't know if I've got that so you can see it properly.
Yeah, you can.
The trolls. Yeah. Very cool. It almost looked like a modern picture because it almost looks like a jail or something, but it's not.
But it's not, yeah.
Okay, that's really cool.
And as I understand, Tolkien does all the artwork for these collections. Or did all work. So this one here, this is the Lay of Outro and Itron, an early but seminal work that grew along with the two Corrigan poems presented beside it in this volume. This is during a period of his life where he was intensely and deeply engaged with Celtic and particularly Breton myth and legend, which is why it works those between the myths and the other one. So I'm not sure if this is a translation or if it is a independent work, because he would do both. So, but it's the story that I'm not familiar with, and I do enjoy.
That's nice print. Nice margins and everything.
Yeah, whoopsie. Page got bent a little bit. But, because I have his Arthurian ones too.
Now this one, another one I inherited, Ty gave it to me today, is the 12 Dancing Princesses. Another one she got more than one.
Yes.
From the fairy tale series, Sur la Lune fairy tale series. I have no idea what this is.
Well, what happens is with the Sur la Lune, because when you have the Pantheon ones that are Pantheon fairy tales and folklore, that tends to be area based. These are theme based. So I have Beauty and the Beast ones.
I have Germany and
Oh yeah, this one.
France.
That's why I say this one's theme based. So this will have you'll have this one, which is the ones that are similar to the 3 dancing the just plain dancing 12 dancing princesses. But you have I have one called The Grateful Dead. I have Beauty and the Beast. I have Rapunzel, and then there's this one, which is the 12 dancing princesses.
now, and along with the line of the fairy tales.
Well, before you do that one, this is the same series.
Oh, okay.
So this one here is Bluebeard, and Bluebeard's quite a bit thicker.
Yes, it is.
There's a lot of Bluebeard type tales. And I wanted this one because I actually found a book on public domain on Gutenberg that goes through some of the the history and idea where Bluebeard stories come from. So I need to have Bluebeard stories, and then read this free historical discussion of it. So, and this is the same thing where you go through from around the world.
I got another one of these.
Like this one's Egypt, the robber and the judge's daughter.
All right.
So,
I got another one of these. Number 8 seems to be a very... Oh, look at this.
Oh, what does it say?
This book belongs to Deb
Something. William?
Velios? I don't know.
Well, no longer belongs to her, but...
Huh. I never opened this. And look what I got inside. I like that. That's fun. So this is The Cricket on the Hearth, A Fairy Tale of Home, 1846 edition, illustrated by Charles Dickens.
That makes me kind of think of The Fairy Tale by A.A. Milne, where it's like you don't expect fairy tales from him.
See? Look at that. I mean, it's got... I don't think he does his own artwork, but...
No, I've never heard that he's ever done his own artwork.
Some wonderful pen and ink type of drawings in here.
I'm just trying to put some of these things out of the way.
This will be fun. The print is a little small for me, but it'll be fine. I kept reading about this and everything. Like, I've read Dickens, like a biography, or I read something about Dickens that always mentioned the cricket on the hearth, and I couldn't find it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't know if it would be in a book or on its own, or, well, here it is. So I'm looking forward to reading that.
Then I have Baba Yaga, the ambiguous mother and witch of Russian folklore. I think I used some either Easter money or birthday money or something to pick up this because, or part of a refund or something. This talks about the Baba Yaga stories, where these things come from, because she's a big part of Russian folklore. She's a bit of an interesting character.
She sounds like it.
So I'm looking forward to this.
This book, my husband rolls his eyes at me. What do you need fairy tales for? This is Aesop's Illustrated Fables. I saw the cover of this book. And
this is a beautiful book.
I had to have it. Look at this. Isn't that a beautiful cover? And I love Aesop's Fables. Ever since I was a kid. I can't remember.
I think you used you used some sort of gift money for that.
I did. Because it's expensive.
Yeah, but it's worth it. You look at that book and it's gorgeous.
I can't remember any off the top of my head, really, but I used to love them as a kid.
It's like I can kind of remember them nebulously.
Oh,
well, the tortoise and the hare is
The dog in the manger.
The tortoise and the hare is an Aesop fable.
Yeah. Look at look at that. This has got some really beautiful.
Because I remember having a book of Aesop's fables as a kid.
And I think these are in public domain if I wanted to read.
These are public domain.
I can read these. They're short.
I'm almost 100% sure these are public domain.
These.
Because these are ancient. They're like my fairy tales. The main reason I have fairy tale books is because I like to have them easily accessible in a, not to mention a lot of times they have cool pictures like you have there.
Isn't that something? I think the pictures in these kind of books make the book sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to see if there's a color one here. There's some smaller ones that are in color.
Well, there you have one there.
A little bit bigger. So this, I was really excited when I got this book. I mean, it's just gorgeous. I do remember, this is really something else. Oh, look at the owl with a nightcap. Why would an owl need a nightcap? He doesn't sleep at night.
Well, maybe it's a day cap.
The Owl and the Grasshopper.
Oh, I vaguely remember that one.
Oh,
the lion taking the thorn out of the paw.
Yes. Lion in Love.
Oh, maybe not that one. Okay, but there is one with the lion with the thorn in his paw. I remember that one.
Yes, there's a lot of neat pictures in here, a lot of neat stories, and they're all pretty short. So I'll be able to do some of the things I wanted to do is maybe just read some of these because they're very short.
Well, there's something comforting about reading some of these. And a lot of times you feel like you just got a little bit done, even if you got like a page or so in.
Well, I meant reading aloud on the BookTube.
Yes.
I'll have a day like Fable Friday or something.
Mm-hmm. Now I have here, I think I'll do this one first and then I'll go to this one. Because I'm not quite sure where to fit Dracula. So
I don't like Dracula.
This actually, Dad has been talking, he went through a period where he's like talking about how Dracula, he hasn't read it for years, but stuck in his head. He was talking a lot about it. And I saw that there was this Ignatius critical edition with a commentary on Dracula. I've tried to read Dracula. I've never made it all the way through. I can't remember why I didn't make it through.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping with some commentary at the bottom, and the text is really nice.
See, it's not, I want to clarify. It's not that I'm saying anything about the story. I don't like vampire stories.
No, she gets nightmares.
So I won't read it. The closest I come to anything vampiric is Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman.
You wouldn't have minded, except it might be a little too medical for your taste, like a little bit too much about some of the medical aspects of. There's a book that I have, and I talked about on BookTube before, where it's fairy tale. It's It's about vampires, but goes into the folklore behind it and how a lot of this folklore developed based off of people's observations of how people, like how bodies behave after death. And so
a lot of it started with Vlad the Impaler.
Well, no, it didn't even start with that. A lot of what started with people's stories about they call them revenants.
Those would be zombies, not vampires.
That legend has more to do with vampires because that's where the belief is that there would be blood because of some of the things of the way the body would.
But if you nowadays modern things.
Oh yes, but they're talking about old folklore where these stories came from because of people trying to explain things like plagues or things like why the body did certain things, the decomposition when they didn't have the science to explain it. They made these stories about vampires because that's how it made sense to them. So that's how that book I think you would get more out.
Maybe.
You probably like it more than this book. It's still not up your alley, but at least it's not.
I liked Van Helsing. What did I do that had vampires in it? There's one other thing that I saw Blade, which was a mistake. And then there was my husband made me watch. Well, he didn't make me watch, but he wanted me to watch Lost Boys, and that thing. Every time I think about it, I have nightmares.
Mom, the Buffy movie.
Yeah, even the Buffy movie. I don't.
Oh, really? The Buffy movie even bothered you? Because the Buffy movie is pretty ridiculous.
It's very strange that Van Helsing doesn't bother me.
Because
it can if I watch it at night.
Because Van Helsing's more intense than. I mean, Van Helsing's not a great movie, but it's more intense than Buffy is.
Well, the thing about Van Helsing is that that one vampire's laugh, the redhead who's the last one to die, her laugh is creepy.
No, she did a good job. Yeah, she did.
But so I just can't. I don't like vampires.
And the other one that I have here that fits in that kind of folklore area. This is the fault of, I think his name is Brad of Homeschool Library.
Oh, yeah.
I did get the first name right, correct? I think it's Brad.
I think it's Brad.
I'm horrible with names. Oh, you know what? Duh, I can check my...
I can't.
You can't, but I can. I can check our group for...
We're in the middle of our
Walter
Rob
Scott.
Roy. Actually, we're not in the middle. We're at the starting of it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's Brad. Okay, it's like how... Yeah, it's Brad. Yeah, I remember name. Brad mentioned this because Brad, he has another podcast outside of BookTube where he deals with Western stuff because I guess he's in like the Dodge City area.
He's got his own little museum going.
Oh yeah, no, this is something he's been doing a very long time, and the people in the podcast have put out several books, and this is the one that interested me the most. The Antic Tales of Luke McGlue, the Dodge City Prankster. And the way he was telling it is that, like, you would have guys, like, who would be selling, like, whiskey and stuff, and their whole stash would disappear. I don't know, must be Luke McGlue. Like, or cigars. Well, they're puffing their new cigars. I don't know, Luke McGlue. I mean, that guy, he steals everything. He's untrustworthy. So they'd be blaming things on Luke McGlue. And it's just... It sounds like a fun book. Actually, I forgot about.
Good on that.
Yes, I need to actually read this during June on the Range. I need to put that in my June.
I need to get that to read June on the Range.
Now it is a bit on the pricey side.
I'll wait then.
Because I think it's they had to independently publish it in the problem.
Right. I mean, and I do have stuff. I know I want.
But I think it'll be it. I really, really, really wanted to read this, so much. So I was hoping I would win it, but I didn't.
No, I didn't either. I was very upset about that. Yes. He got my hopes up and then I didn't win it.
So, no, ever since he mentioned this, I wanted to read this. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to
By the way, his podcast is really good.
Yes, Homeschool Library.
I haven't watched a whole lot of them because I haven't watched a whole lot of anybody's.
I've been bad lately, but he's great. He's great.
I really enjoy his stuff. Okay, I am going to switch to...
I was going to do the A.A. Milne... Jane Austen-y kind of thing. No?
Whose podcast
I'm
is
sorry.
This?
Hi.
I was going to do that anyway. This is what I have to put up with.
I forgot who we were recording for.
Okay. I was going to do that anyway.
Oh, okay. See?
Your input.
Great minds.
Your input was unnecessary.
Great minds think alike.
I want to flick you.
Why would you do that? So violent.
My tea is almost gone.
My hair is misbehaving.
I think Gruffy is drinking my tea.
You're probably right. Nasty little bear.
Mm-hmm. But he's so cute. I mean, how can you stay mad at that? Okay, this is AA.
That's probably why mine's still staying, because he's just sitting there soaking it in.
I wouldn't want to drink that. Okay, this is AA Milne and AA Milne adjacent / kind of sort of in the general direction.
I had to move some of mine a little closer.
So this is, I've got AA Milne and Christopher Milne in here, among other things. So my husband saw that I liked AA Milne, and I think he went to town. This was for my birthday, I think, which was in January. And this is AA Milne, Two People, Shrewd and Witty Country Life.
I almost picked that up.
So it's still in the wrapper here. I haven't opened it.
Do you require scissors?
I don't know yet.
Oh, you're good. You got it.
Ouch, my hand doesn't like that. So this is what it looks like without the... Just want to see if there's anything in here. The print is pretty nice, which is very important to me because my eyes get tired if they're too small print. Nothing in terms of to's and froms and stuff, but it has your all... Oh, who's Mr. Pym by A.A. Milne? I want Mr. Pym. Maybe he's in one of my other books.
Could also be public domain.
You have to look.
Because this one wasn't public domain, because I looked. And neither is the other one you're about to show.
Well, this one is...
These are definitely put out by the same publisher. Look. Oh, no, I guess they just look similar.
I must have all the A.A. Milnes. Here's another one. Chloe Marr.
I believe I did remember seeing that on public domain. But
4 Days Wonder. I don't know what these are. A.A. Milne. Oh, the rabbits? Okay, well, I'm going to have to keep an eye on these. Those are all on previews. I guess at the time these were put out. See, here you can see
the
Mr.
Marvelous
Pym,
Milne.
4 Days Wonder, and Chloe Ma here up here.
I guess they have a series called The Marvelous Milne.
So, I don't know what that is. I have no idea. But this is, I guess it's a comedy. I don't really know what this is. I just wanted it because of A.A. Milne. And it would be interesting to see what this is about.
And we both have this one here.
Okay, yeah. It's too late now.
I actually have had this for a while. I just didn't get around to showing it. So when Mom was going to show hers, I was like, I better show mine.
Okay.
And this is autobiography.
I read one of his biographies already, I believe.
You did, but this is the autobiography. You read a part of his biography, because what yours was like they took out the Winnie the Pooh part, from what I understand. Right. Whereas the one I have is his full. It's a big old chunk lunk.
See, this is like, it goes like, the first chapter here is 1882 to 1893.
Now this is his autobiography.
This is his autobiography. No pictures or anything.
But good text.
Good text.
Yeah, it is. Like, you can tell it's the same people who put this out. Oh, yeah. Even though it doesn't the same.
Do you have the stamp? Yes. Well, this is the same book. I mean.
Yeah. No, I mean like the other one. You can tell by the back.
So this is a funny book, beautifully written. The autobiography of a writer. It's too late now. So. Okay.
Do you, Christopher? Or do you have another A.A. Milne?
I have another A.A. Milne. Okay. This is Not That It Matters. And these are all books that I was reading his autobiography and other things. This kept coming up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read this, honestly.
Oh, dear.
Look at the print on this. If not, I can donate it to our church library because they're...
Well, I might be able to read it.
Or you can have it, if you know.
Because if I take my glasses off or look over my glasses, I can read that. That is horrific.
Yeah, I can read it, but...
I hate it when you have the places put it out. Like, it's almost like they're trying to fit as much in on one page.
I have...
The thing is, look at the margins. They have so much space they didn't use.
I have to refocus every time I change my field of vision. You know, it's really difficult for me to read this.
I hate it when they do that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I can't read that.
I inherited an email book. This one might be available on public domain, Mom. You might be able to get it on your Kindle.
I'll have to take a look. That's disappointing.
It is.
At least on public domain, they won't change it on me.
Yeah. Well, what I could do also see if I can find on eBay where they then look inside. Even if we have to pay a little bit more so you can see what the text looks like. Because this is probably one of the Amazon ones where sometimes Amazon thrift books, sometimes it's a toss up what you're going to get if you're going to get good text with an older book like this.
Yeah, my eyes don't like it. Even with my glasses, that's hard to read. Now, my next two books are Christopher Milne.
I have just the one Christopher Milne.
Okay, the first one is the first one is the same book here. I've got the hardcover. She's got the
paper because she got the you could only get this. I was only able to find the second one for a good price, in the one bundle. And I was like, well, Mom's the huge the huge A.A. Milne fan and really into Winnie the Pooh. Christopher Milne stuff is going to be Winnie the Pooh focused. She should be the one to have both books.
So you can see there's a little bit of drawing there.
And if I want to get the second one, I always can.
And I appreciate that. The print is nice in here. It's got a nice feel to it. You know, oh, look, there's a picture here. Actual photograph. Christopher and Pooh in the hollow tree. I don't see. Oh, there's Pooh. Okay.
Yeah, if you look really closely, because I have a closer shot of it.
And I guess this is Christopher grown up.
I don't have that picture in the back, so.
I'm assuming they usually put the author.
It looks like they shared pictures in between. Maybe my pictures might be a little closer up because I have less space.
Could be.
But
this looks like a fun book. Oh, look at this.
Oh, you might actually have more pictures than I do because I have that one. I have the one with Pooh and Piglet.
What a nice house. I like that.
I don't have his house pictures.
See? There's Bridge, probably where Pooh and Piglet played drop sticks.
Yeah, I have that picture. Here's him as a kid, and then the drawing of him.
Pooh Sticks is what it's called. Pooh Sticks. A lot of photographs. Beautiful photographs. I can see why they might have thought he was a little girl at first, though. Look at this
Well, he's quite young in that picture.
But look at the style, because it even says that the mother dressed him more feminine. You know, poor kid. Yeah, this looks really good. I'm looking forward to reading this. Maybe I have to have an A.A. Milne thing, or Milne, not A.A. Milne, but
Milne, just in general, so you get the
Christopher
son in there as well.
Yeah. And then the other one, this is the second part. This is like volume 2, if you will. It's The Path Through the Trees, Christopher Milne. The further adventures of the author of The Enchanted, I can't read that, Enchanted Places, I think it's what, Path or whatever it was called. I can't read it without my glasses. My glasses are right here. So where are my glasses? Here they are. The Enchanted Places. And this is pretty standard, but very nice cover. The cloth bound.
Is that
hardcover? Yeah.
Is that cloth?
Yeah, this is cloth. This is cloth.
Oh, that part.
Yeah. I mean, not like, dress material cloth, but, and this is really nice. The print is a little smaller in this, but not too. There's a little bit of water or some kind of, I don't think it's mildew, but there's a little bit of staining, but that doesn't matter.
Well, and that's what they said when I picked it up.
It doesn't matter. It gives it character.
But it looked like it was in pretty good shape otherwise. Because they actually had this marked only as good, I believe.
This is in excellent condition. Considering how old it probably is. The road less traveled by. Kind of a little nod to Frost. Okay.
I have some Austin to show. Did you want to show Ain't first? Or do you want me to?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay, this one.
I forgot to grab my Ain't.
This one we both have. And this is the story of Ain't.
Because I actually picked it up for myself on Thrift Books. I think I got it as a free book, and I let you know so you were able to pick it up.
The Story of Ain't, America, Its Language, and the Most Controversial Dictionary Ever Published. By
and if you've seen my channel enough, you know this is right up my alley. I've picked up many of these kind of books.
I love words, and this will be a really fun read. The pages are yellowing, so you can tell it's an older book. Nice print. The margins are a little small, but the print is good.
I don't mind small margins.
I don't either, as long as I can read what's going on.
Sometimes it actually irritates me if there's too much in the way of margins, and if especially the text is small, because you had space.
Like the one I just gave
you.
Like there's, I don't know, like you've got a nice little bottom here if you want to take notes. But this looks like a fun book, because I like things about words and meanings and pronunciations. The Story of Ain't, I can remember when I was growing up, ain't a word because ain't in the dictionary. And I may be dating myself. I don't know if they still do that. And, there's notes back here, too. You see they have the chapter, and they have notes on each chapter.
That's the footnotes, Mom. That's the footnotes.
Notes to pages.
Yeah, that's it. That's the end notes.
I know that, but what I'm saying is they have notes.
Oh, yeah, most nonfiction books do.
Not all of them.
Okay, most of the ones I read do.
that again is something else. Yeah. So this is really cool.
I'm actually surprised when I have a nonfiction book that doesn't have endnotes or footnotes.
Cool. I love this.
unless it's like something like a literary commentary, like
Yeah.
something I'm about to show. This one I've started but I haven't finished. This is a book. This is my Austen section. This is a book that I actually talked a little bit about or referred to when we were doing Northanger Abbey. We were doing Mansfield Park, because I disagree with what I recall the author saying about Sir Thomas. So, but I've not finished the book. I know that I probably will not agree with the author on everything, but that's why I write what writing the margins is for. This book I got to hear his point of view and to argue with him. So
She wants to show him where he's wrong.
And then this one I've read before, but I read it on Kindle, and I think I'll get so much more out of it in the physical form. This is what Jane Austen's characters read or read. I'm not sure if it's read or read. And why? Because you can be either way in the...
Yeah, I think it's read because it's past tense.
Yeah. This I remember being very interesting in Kindle. I remember wishing I had the ability to have it physically. So I look forward to rereading this, because it talks about how she takes the different books, how that the characters are reading, and how it actually shows a bit of the theme of the actual story and why she chooses these books. It was very interesting. This one I haven't read yet. A Truth Universally Acknowledged. 33 Great Writers on Why We Read Jane Austen. And look, Mom, it feels a bit... I love the uneven pages.
Oh, yeah. I would be interested in seeing who they consider great writers to be doing these commentaries.
And the thing is, it could be people that... And I know Susanna Clark. I know that name. I feel like I should know Forrester. Not the Forrester of, like, Detection Club. It's a different Forrester. Actually, there's probably a
Table of contents.
yeah, table of contents. Okay, so we have Susanna Clark, Welty, me. I don't so far the E.M. Forster I do recognize. So far I only have two people I recognize. Let's see, Lewis.
Oh, C.S. Lewis, yeah.
I think he was actually probably one of the main reasons I picked this up. Because most of these authors I'm not Amy Bloom.
I don't know who that is.
I feel like I've heard of her. Virginia Woolf, definitely.
Absolutely.
And I've heard the quotes from Virginia Woolf's commentary on Austen before. So I look forward, even if I don't know the authors themselves, I look forward to hearing people's perspectives, even if I disagree with them.
I always want to know what makes them great. Okay, I get Virginia Woolf. She's on there. Lewis, I get that. I understand that they're well known and all that. Some of them I'd never heard of, so what makes them great is my point. I know I'm being persnickety, but that's... And there might be a lot of British authors in there.
It could be. Then these are kind of in a lump. This is Persuasions. This is the publication. Every year they come out with one of these for the JASNA, Jane Austen Society of North America. I believe my subscription should be run out. They still keep sending me magazines. I don't think they're very good about keeping up with who's not active anymore. But I wanted several of these. Thank you for some. Certain of the topics interested me, and I found them on eBay or
The magazine?
it's there every year. They come out with like
Okay, your book.
a collection of essays, and so like Held Up to Derision, Mary Bennet and the Stereotype of the Female Pedant, like pedantic. Let's see. Characters characterizing the Netherfield chapters. Pride and Prejudice and the Pianofortes and music in Jane Austen's life and work. And then this one here, this looks like they're dealing more with music this particular time. Actually, they have naval drawings here. Women contemplating beauty, Jane Austen's women as connoisseurs.
It sounds like maybe they're dealing with just artistic.
Yeah. Tale of Two Authors. Did Jane Austen influence the writings of Toni Morrison, who I'm not familiar with?
I know the name.
I Am Not Helpless. Miss Bates as the Hidden Queen of Highbury. Ooh, that's really fun. And then they have some of the online ones that which is sad that some of these are online because I would like to not have to go online to read them. Like Lady Catherine, Out of Order. Some of the ones during Austen July, Jane Austen genre, I had gone, and actually, because I was so interested in some of the articles, I did go and read them online, but I would have preferred if they were in here. Like, save us from deceiving ourselves. What Jane Austen's prayers reveal about self-deception in Emma.
Oh, Emma.
The difference between true and false politeness, Pride and Prejudice, and a sermon of Bishop Hurd.
I don't remember the sermon.
I think that it's maybe common. There was no bishop in it. They must be referencing something. Jane Austen, Gothic novelist. We must be talking about Northanger Abbey.
So I would not make that a Gothic novel.
Well, it was mocking the marvelous Miss Morland, talking about Catherine. Northanger before the Tilneys. Okay, this is very much a focus on Northanger Abbey, it sounds like. This one here. Oh, Seduction, Seducers in English Spa Towns. Jane Austen's opportunity of places like Bath and things like that were associated with the Prince Regent. Let's see. Okay, this one actually might be focused a bit more on persuasion. So I don't want you to... Oh, there's a little bit on Fanny there. I don't want you to see too much of the like the title, so I don't want to give away persuasion for you. And the last one for Austen. Jane's Fame. How Jane Austen Conquered the World. And actually, I've read this author before. I read Claire Harmon's book on Charlotte Bronte. I read her book called Murder by the Book, where people were blaming authors like Dickens for the rise in crime and murder because, oh my gosh, they would have never... Think about the old comic book and movie and video game argument. It's the fault of that X thing, you know?
It's the fault of lack of supervision.
It's like, no, this is a decision you people made. It's, you know, you might want to blame Dickens' work or video games or whatever, but I mean, you made a choice. But that's what those are the two books by Claire Harmon I've read. So when I saw that she wrote one on Jane Austen, I wanted to read that too.
Okay. Now this is my last stack.
And so is mine.
I have plenty of other books, but I won't.
Well, same.
I'm going to start with Georgette Hare. And these are Andrew's fault. Andrew from... You could be reading more, or you should be reading more.
Yes. Although before he started talking about, before I had found his channel, I know I was doing a lot of her mysteries because I didn't
know about her. So he is the reason, through Talia, is the reason I'm reading this. I don't like romances necessarily.
Well, these aren't romances.
I was going to say, I got the mysteries. This is Georgette Hare. I don't even know who the character is. I think this is the first one, right? I've got Why Should...
And this one is a one shot. This character does not repeat.
Okay. This is Georgette Hare's Why Shoot a Butler?
That's the first one I read.
And it looks really... Oh, the print is great in here.
The print is amazing in her book. If you get this collection, all of my Georgette Hares are this collection because I fell in love with the way the collection looked.
I'm going to have to find a shelf or have my husband make me a shelf that is specifically...
Because it feels nice. It's just the right size.
For my paperbacks like this. So the other Georgette Hare I have is Footsteps in the Dark. I'm not sure where this is in the order, but
it's like many of the mysteries.
These are expensive books.
We get ours through like thrift books or eBay, so it's like we're not getting it for full price.
But it's very good condition. So this looks really good. I guess this is, I don't know who the protagonist is.
It'll say in the back. Hold on. This one might be a standalone because I'm not seeing the detective's name on the back. This one is a standalone. Yeah, as far as I can tell, because they don't mention any of the detectives in the back here. So this might be a standalone.
Barrister Frank.
This one's a standalone. This one's a standalone. They don't mention the name of who's in charge here.
And this is the last one I think I have. Well, I might have more down there.
This one is this one's not Hannah's side. This one is Hemington.
Cases. This is Envious Cases. I can't read what.
It's Envious Casca, Mom.
Huh?
Envious Casca.
Oh, Envious Casca.
Apparently, I've been informed that is a reference to Shakespeare's Caesar.
Yeah, that makes sense. Casca, yeah. I don't know. I can't read this without my glasses. So
okay, so this is the Christmas mystery.
okay.
My book calls it A Christmas Party, but Envious Casca is the alternate title. Okay. So I actually just put a book review on it.
I might have to wait until Advent to read this. I have to remember. Okay.
So for me, the first one I'm going to show is actually commentary on mysteries. This is Michael Dirda on Conan Doyle. This is Randy Ray's fault.
Of course it is.
Because he was reading several things from here, and it just made me so interested that I decided to pick it up. And I can't even remember what he was reading from here, but it interested me, so I picked it up.
It's all his fault.
It is absolutely 100% Randy Ray's fault.
I don't know what I'm going to do about tagging these people, because I'm not going to remember all these people.
You have been tagged by yourselves.
Andrew and Randy Ray and...
Well, I mentioned Luminous Libro.
Oh, I'm not going to remember all these people. I'm not going to remember all these people. Okay. This one is kind of a strange thing. It's called Bordergrams. Until I get with this for Christmas. 80 Secret Spy Connection Puzzles.
These are the people who do Myrtle, which I did over Christmas. I did Myrtle through Advent till Christmas. I did the 25 days.
But these are more word-based.
Yes. Well, these are very much more your style. I liked the very clue-like setup of Myrtle. It's more of a logic puzzle. These are very word puzzly, which is definitely your thing. So
I'm going to see if I do better with this.
I think you'll do quite well with this.
And
And it's spy themed. Well,
yes.
that's because that's a gift for you, Mom. I gave it to you for your birthday. Well, I don't need it.
I don't want to.
We can throw it away.
I'll leave it in here. This is I'm looking forward to doing. I didn't want to do anything in it until I showed it.
I usually do them in pencil because then if I really, really, really wanted to, I could go back and erase it.
Looks like it'll be fun. Something to.
And this is the first
board.
This is the first Bordergram book they've released.
Oh, okay.
And it's fairly new, I believe. They have a board game now for Myrtle. Like they're really. I remember when the first Myrtle book came out.
I remember the Myrtles when I first saw them, and I tried them, and they're okay, but they frustrate me after a while. This will be fun.
Some of them can be quite challenging. Okay, so next I think will be Christy, and Neil Marsh. So I think I got this one as a free book credit. When in Rome. I'm slowly filling in all my Neo Marshes, and I'm getting them all in the paperback because I want them all the same size. And I'm trying to get the coolest cover I can. But this one was...
the print in here.
Yeah, this one was a free book, so I didn't get to choose what I have. I'm happy enough with the cover. But this isn't one of my normal ones that I get. Which is why the text is... Oh, I think the text is usually pretty small. This is your typical, like, stick it in your pocket... paperback, read it, on a summer day. This one, I haven't read Endless Night yet by Agatha Christie. It's one of the few Agatha Christies I haven't read.
And I have just picked it up. I got it from Thrift Books. I don't know if I got a sale or what it was. I found it. It was very inexpensive, relatively speaking. And so it's on its way here. This is a decent enough cover. I'm disappointed because the cover I wanted, I actually picked up. It's got like an owl stabbed through. It was a really cool looking cover. Never got delivered. I had to get a refund. So disappointed. Could never find the same cover again with a good price. This one's decent enough. It will not replace in my heart the owl stabbed cover that I wanted. But it will do. Such a drama queen. Okay, now these two I'm going to show together because they both have to deal with bookstores. Two different authors. When I originally saw these, I thought they were by the same author.
Right.
But they're not. This one is...
And we saw this on the... Storygraph of someone who had reached out to befriend us. So we were looking at the kind of books she liked.
This is by Satoshi Yagasawa. I think this is Japanese. Days at the Morisaki Bookshop. And it's a mystery. So something must happen there. Print's a little on the small side, but it's okay. I just wear my glasses. It's not a very long book. It's less than 200 pages. So it should be a fairly quick read if the author writes as well as I'm
Are you sure
thinking.
this one's a mystery?
Yeah, I think so. Mystery romance?
Let's see. I think this actually might be more of a slice of life.
Could be.
Because I think these are both slice of life kind of things. It might have a little aspect of mystery, but I think this might be slice of lives. Because I remember thinking... that you particularly would really, I mean, of course you really particularly enjoy mysteries, but...
Okay, here's another one, and it's by Karsten Henn. That sounds very Germanic, I think, maybe?
Yes, I believe this one is Germanic.
Door-to-Door Bookstore. I love the cover of this. Look at this cover.
I think this is the one where the child befriends an older man.
Yeah, I think that's clever. That cover. I can draw that. I can try to draw this in my journal, not with the girl on it, but yes, it is a child. Mm-hmm. And I like the inside. Look at this is the chapter page for the chapter 7.
International bestseller.
Yes, out of the doors. It's kind of a fun looking book. Print's really nice. The margins are really nice. And I just love the fact that their chapter pages make me happy. They have doors. Like you're opening up the next part of the journey.
So I'm actually going to stop and then restart, which means I've got to splice this for you.
Okay.
Okay, we're back. I just didn't feel like having the full thing that I would have trouble transferring.
Yeah, I get that.
So
this is Hanover Square Press, and it's copyright 2020. It looks like from what my glasses on. Yeah, 2020. English translation 2023. So I guess the original was in German, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Der Buchpassier. I don't know.
I seem to remember it was German.
Don't yell at me for my German pronunciation. I don't speak German. So, I like this. Look at this picture. I mean, there's really no pictures in here except for the little illustrations at the beginning.
And I mean, usually most
Man for All Seasons.
Oh, that's fun.
This is exciting. I like this. I got something in here. Sell your books at World of Books. No, I don't want to sell this book. I just got it. Oh, I guess this is the author.
Very dapper.
Doesn't look particularly dramatic, but I like the embossing.
He lives in Germany.
Yeah, I like the embossing on the spine. Oops. The dust jacket there. And the color's kind of nice. It matches your blanket almost.
It does. As you're very close.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I have a lot more books, but I don't know if we want to go any further with them.
I have the British Library Crime Classics, and you have that red one there.
No, oh, that's right. Okay. Forgot about that.
So I can show... Actually, I'll show Miss Frisbee, and then you can show the red, and I'll show the British Library Crime Classics. She doesn't really fit in here. I forgot she was here.
She should have gone with our fantasy.
She should have. Like I said, I forgot she was here. I actually thought maybe I took her back out to my room. So I really I remember that anyone who grew up with Don Bluth movies will remember the Rats and Nim. You know, the Secret Nim, excuse me. Yes. Although they had to change it to Mrs. Brigsby because they were given issues about the name Frisbee. No. So, yeah, I've never read the book. And this would be for like middle school March or something. So I don't anticipate necessarily reading it very soon, but I've never read the original source material. So I said, why not? I think I got a free book. Or at least very inexpensively.
Okay. If you watched me for a while, you've seen this kind of a book cover before. I got volume 1 of the Ellery Queen Masterpiece of Mystery, The Golden Age. And the second one finally became available at a decent price, and I picked it up. Very excited to get it. Comes in, and it's volume 1. I already have volume 1. Thrift Books was fabulous. They sent me my book before I even got mine off. Back to them, almost.
Which is amazing.
So, but they sent me volume 2. The cover's a little damaged, but not anything to worry about. It's got a little crease right in the center here. But other than that, it's a beautiful book. And I was very pleased with Thrift Books. What's the word? I think alacrity, but works, but that's not what people think I'm some kind of weirdo. But anyway, they were very quick to act on this, very responsive. And I left them a good review, I believe, for it, because this book came really quickly. And it's the second part.
I've had good experiences with them.
Thrift Book is fantastic. I've had a couple of times, out of all the times I bought things, maybe a couple of times where things were kind of messed up, and they were very good about it.
Well, I didn't know I had a British Library Crime Classic where the cover was kind of messed up. It was, Marge is very good and was definitely not in very good shape. they said I could keep it. So I mended the book and got a different one with my free credits.
Yeah, and there are photographs of the authors at the beginning of the chapters. Let me see if I can find a picture here that does an author justice. Some of them look like mugshots.
They were mugshots.
They were mugshots, yeah. Plagiarism. Here we go. Oh, this is Marjorie Allingham.
Okay.
Okay. So there's a picture of Marjorie Allingham. I didn't know what she looked like. There she is. So that's kind of cool. And I'm going to see if I can fit that in next to the other one. Take some out and put this one in. But I wish you could see. No, I don't want you to see my shelves. I have to make room because I have books all over the place, and I need to clear off some shelf space.
This is my first of the British Library Crime Classics to show. What I didn't realize, for some reason, I thought these were set in foreign areas. No, these are translated fiction from the Golden Age. So the first author they start with is Anton Chekhov.
Oh, cool.
He needs no introduction to readers except perhaps in his guise as a crime writer.
Cool.
So these are all like Maurice LeBlanc, who does The Gentleman. He does The Gentleman Burglar.
So these are
they're foreign ones that are
writers.
translated. Yeah,
Is a spider?
into English. So like I think I've read Keisuke Osaka. I think a longer fiction of Keisuke Osaka's before. So most of these authors are not going to be familiar to me, other than like I've read Maurice LeBlanc because of The Gentleman Thief.
This sounds interesting. The venom of the tarantula, because tarantulas don't have venom.
I mean, that last name, Sharadindu Bandi. Do you think Indian?
I think so.
Oh, hey, look, John Flanders. That's a name I can actually say.
Kippers. Oh, that sounds like a fun one. The lipstick and the teacup.
So,
Cool.
yes, these are all translated apparently, and these are short stories.
I want this one.
So this one was a pre-order for me actually.
So it's a newly released.
Yes, fairly newly released.
I'll wait for it to come down in price. But I love the cover, and I
So this is a 10 teacups. John Dixon Carr, writing as Carter Dixon. I actually haven't yet read one of his books. I have several of his. I just haven't read them yet.
I have a few of them, I think.
Then this one, The Secret of High Eldersham by Miles Burton. I'm not sure if I've read his yet or not, because I've got several British Library Crime Classics people where I have several of theirs, but I haven't yet read the first one there. Then I have this one, Anne Meredith, which is actually the name of an Agatha Christie character, which always cracks me up. But this will be saved for one of the Christmases, because this is a portrait of murder, a Christmas crime story.
Cool.
So yes, that's another collection that I build up as my British Library Crime Class. I need to go through and check off the ones that I just got so I can add them to my collection.
Yeah, and I need to, once we finish this and get started for lunch, I think I'm going to pull some of the things off my shelf and just put them on the floor. They're neater in those boxes than my books are all over the floor, and stick books on the shelf. Because,
and then you also know what you've already shown then.
Yeah, I'll stick the ones I've already shown.
Because you almost re-showed all your mystery ones because you forgot that you showed them.
It's been a while since I've done a book haul. So
And also that book haul's on my channel. Now that we had the collab thing where it marks you as well, now it does show up on your page. If you go to the collaboration.
Put this one on my side though.
This one, yes. This one is fully on your side.
Sometimes when she takes you have to pair it. But
yeah, I will pair it.
When she does this, when she has to splice it for me, she usually puts it up for me.
Which means that we'll actually have a thumbnail with both of us on it.
Because
be cool. Just like we did actually for the last one when we did the two-parter. Because
have you put up the second part of the Mansfield Park?
I did it all together. It's almost a 2-hour video.
Okay, I was wondering about that. I thought.
I there was no really good breaking point. I'm like, you know what? This is a conversation. If people are gonna watch it, they're gonna watch it.
Yeah. Well, we are what we are.
And also that's just a kind of conversation type one where you just don't really break that up.
And we do a lot of that. People know that we do a lot. It's the same thing on our knitting podcast. It's just the way we do things. But that's the haul for now.
I'm so delighted to be able to put these away because I've been needing to put these away for a while.
We will not inflict you with my cookbooks right now because it's already about an hour. So I don't want to overstay our buttonholing people.
And I think both of us need to move after having sat for nearly 2 hours for the knitting podcast. Now sitting nearly 2 hours not quite 2 hours, like a little over an hour for this one. both of us need to move. My legs are getting
Yeah, it's time for
kind of
lunch.
stiff.
But I want to thank everybody who joined us for our meanderings in my, Marlicia's meanderings. That's us. So me anyway, and she's joining us. I have a mouse in my pocket. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. Thank
It's
you.
the bear on your mug.
Yes, my gruffy. So thank you for joining us for our meanderings. And I hope you will join me, Talia, or us next time we record. God bless. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.